What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Toledo Dynasty. In today's episode, we got Eastern Michigan on the schedule. As you can see, they aren't very good as far as their record. Now, how will they play when they step on the field? I don't know. We've been playing very good the last 7 games, which has us ranked number 20 right now, 5-0 in the conference, 7-2 overall. We are rolling right now, and we trying to keep that going because we still have an outside chance, very slim chance, at making the college football playoff. And we don't want to mess it up against Eastern Michigan. So if you think we can go out here and get this done, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, slide in the comments, talk to your boy. All of those things help me, and it shows YouTube that you guys are enjoying the content. But I know why you're here, so let's hop into it.
Welcome to the Glass Bowl.
You already know it's time.
Toledo Rockets, a full house is in store.
Only got one thing on my mind,
matchup in this one.
and let's get a dub.
Battle between a couple of MAC rivals.
Yeah, we coming out gold.
As we'll see,
We trying to put on a show.
taking on the 20th ranked team in the land,
We at
the
home.
Toledo Rockets.
That means that we're not on the road.
Joined here in the booth by
Cheerleaders, they cheering.
All
All right, defense, let's lock in.
This guy goes. He has got to play well today.
After the pickup, rides to the bat. And he's knocked down.
All right, we're gonna have to stop this run.
The run from the shotgun.
There we go.
And he was fortunate. They go to the draw.
There we go.
He is going on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it.
There's a throwaway. Let's go.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Everybody
See this throwdown.
gonna run it. It's Shaw. Slams
Okay.
ahead for a yard.
See if we can pick up a few yards here.
Wide out in motion. Looking for a man. It's Gleason.
Oh yeah.
Receiver looks at it.
First
and it's
down.
complete.
Quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his
Oh,
eyes.
yeah.
So they were on the same.
You gotta be able to run the ball.
He'll try it again.
Oh my
And this
God.
one will be short from the
Should have been a hole
49.
there, but
Is this 4-down territory?
couldn't get through it.
They'll go to the fullback.
We get that though.
Convert on
The big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power
Okay.
down your throat.
Looking for room. It's Shaw.
Damn.
And he's a wide receiver, shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet
block.
sweep.
Yes,
Now
sir.
well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Jaden Dotton,
How many ways can I make you
100 receptions.
First drive.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Damn.
How about that play?
It's a good play by the defense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. This
All right,
third
we're gonna
and short.
spread them out and try to run it up the middle. Will it work?
They'll stick to
Yes,
the
it will.
ground, looking for the marker.
Yes, it will.
And they'll touch pass on the jet sweep. And
Ain't giving
maybe
us
he'll
nothing
get
easy.
Understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy.
Damn, overthrew him.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Gleason.
Sometimes you gotta bow up, son. Sometimes you gotta bow up.
They'll try it on the ground.
Sometimes you gotta bow
And
up.
he takes it in for the score.
Get up in there.
Rocket.
Willie shot a third.
I think what you love about that.
Forget what you heard.
Is the balance. They were able
Hit him
to
the ball,
throw the
he gonna
football, set
swerve.
themselves up into position.
Hope he
and
don't
then
hit the
he carries it
curve.
in for the TD. You got to be able to
Yeah.
keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice
He
job
up
of
in
that
there.
on this opening
It's
drive.
not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get him.
He'll pull it on the read.
Good D.
He's 27. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ain't gonna be short.
In the middle, it's Brown. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Working his way
Loving
on.
what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet, everything.
Looking for a crease. It's all. And
Okay.
he runs through one. He's got
It's
it
a
on
good
the
play.
right. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
Defense made a good play, but it's still 3rd and 2, and we're up 7-0 after one.
Period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Offense is pretty even as far as running it and passing it. All right, we done tried this a few times here, and it's worked. Let's see.
They'll try to pick it up.
And didn't work that time. Well, the thing is, we are in no man's land right here.
Nothing for you.
Too long for a field goal, and you don't want to punt it.
Fast
Let's see.
motion from the offense. On 4th down,
Easy
trying
work.
to find his man. The
Easy work.
completion well past the stick. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes.
Did we
one
drop him off?
deep.
Touchdown! Let's go!
Touchdown, Toledo.
Junior Vanderump, the third.
Receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know,
Say he
they
got
can't go
ice in his
I got to
veins.
step on him. He got to step on him.
Yeah.
He's thrown perfectly out in front. You can see
He going insane.
Gets it and gets the long touchdown.
Look at the ball. I like the way it falls.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's
No,
been
sir.
working for you in this game.
Together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Just enough.
Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Nothing.
Can't beat
That ball was rolling all on him, but he didn't want it.
Michigan will be forced to punt. Really good job.
Guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David.
Oh my God.
And this defense needs to make something happen.
Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And
Okay.
they make the tackle, but he
Nice
What's
job
this?
with the pre-snap motion and time.
We're going to switch this
quarterback
play all the way
checking
up.
off.
James Dodden. And that.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
There he is.
He's got an open man.
There he is.
Gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Right. Second.
Don't do that.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Dropping back, it's Gleason. He's got the tight end.
Okay. Let's see.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And
Yeah.
he can't.
Should have just tried to
throw the football, and I think a lot of that
get
has
the
to do with
first down.
They know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
But the good thing about it, we was lined up right in the middle.
Bigger.
It makes it a whole lot easier for my field goal kicker.
Ready to kick it away again. He'll return it.
Oh,
From
shit!
the line.
And he is gone.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Kick return for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles! He just took it the entire length of the field.
They haven't had any type of momentum on the offensive side, so
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 no.
what do we do?
No,
Give up
yes, yes,
a kick
yes,
return for a
yes.
touchdown.
Over 100
Got in
yards.
front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can
Damn
we take
it.
advantage of.
They got
O-line
nothing
just
on
be
the
getting
last play.
bullied.
It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. And he got
hit.
3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
There it is.
He looks that one in nicely.
Yes, sir.
And they finally...
Answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that.
Oh, hold it,
bond and that
block.
trust. You
We
see
gotta
that
get
motion,
points here.
so everybody's got to communicate. and
Gotta
kinda
get
bump
points.
Over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his bag.
They'll give it to him again.
Good run.
Able to find looking for a physical attack with the gun.
Okay.
Just what they were looking. Red pass hits complete.
Okay.
He's brought down.
You've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll immediately.
All right, we'll call a timeout there.
Trying to cap this drive.
Oh my God, that was terrible. I was definitely not trying to do that, as you can see.
Unstoppable. Back to throw, it's Gleason. On target. Really good. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
We get it. Yeah. They making us work for it.
You've got to be able to run it as well, and they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Feeling some heat.
But we gonna get up in there. Larry, Stevens.
Finish the season strong and
put him to sleep.
Doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
My voice trying to creep.
Gives this team a pretty significant
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah.
Want everything to come out and start clicking, make some
My
plays.
boy
It doesn't always
Larry.
work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
Yes,
Now
sir.
the other team better
Now it's
What they gonna do, run it?
Offense to kind of get a back
Yep.
and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football.
So it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Back
Tackling.
opening way to draw a little closer. To the air on 1st down.
Nothing.
Pass is in.
Plays for
All right, and nobody's blocking.
Back in.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose.
You ain't gonna have
downfield.
time, sir.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this
And
half. We played 2 quarters.
we're going to
here.
have
Time to go
up
to
24-7. The
halftime
only
update.
points they have is a kick return for a touchdown.
Environment there in Toledo.
A kick return.
And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this super.
But we need to continue going the way we're going on the offensive side.
His raw power. This young man is the total package.
Get the
And his
run game
ability
going.
to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator.
Hit the open receivers.
A lot of guys can hit the
Don't
hole.
tap buttons when you
This
don't want to
kid can
tap
hit
them.
the hole and hits a home run in the pass.
All right, let's come out, put a touchdown on the board, shut the door on these boys, man.
Going to the run to start this 2nd half. And the defense.
Pressing over there. Okay.
Back to throw. It's Gleason. Lofts one high.
You pressing, sir?
deep.
You pressing,
And
sir?
he's got it.
You
Inside
pressing,
the
sir?
35.
Touchdown, Larry Stevens.
And the punishment has been extended.
Get your dance, my boy.
Yeah, and that's
Yes,
simple,
sir.
but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside.
Once
of the
I see
field.
that safety
My job
hesitates
as
a little
quarterback
bit,
is to put that ball up
and
in
you
the air,
pressed up
keep it away
on
from
one of
the
them
safety.
receivers,
Does just
it's
that.
over,
Receiver
son.
Comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
It's over.
Here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be
Ooh.
big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David.
Come
they've gotta
on,
score on
Nazir.
this drive. Obviously, their defense.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hoffman.
Ooh.
And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen,
And
the
that's,
defense was right
is it
there.
Avery Smith? Yes, it is.
The defense puts 6 on
With the
board
pick
with a
6.
big-time
Put on the
interception
crown. You already know how Avery Smith gets down.
This defense reading the
Throw
running back,
the
coming
ball
out of
his
backfield,
way.
breaking on the football,
He gonna intercept
making
it
the pick, and
for a
then driving
payday.
himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
He was falling back and threw that. That's never good.
They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is at.
Yeah,
Maybe
go back
use
to the
that this
run.
time to your advantage.
9-yard pickup on 1st down.
Running
and
out of
now they
time
can
for that.
take a shot on 2nd and short. Off play action. Can't
Nothing.
make from their own 24. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Eagles.
Yeah, they only needed
doubt about
1 yard.
An easy hole to get through and clearly get
Probably
the
should have
first
played the run a
You
little
really want
more.
to simplify football. The low man wins. That time the offense got the better.
One back in the backfield. He
No.
gets the carry.
identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team
Throw to him
go.
on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Get in.
Working the middle of the
Changes
You
field.
get in the
man
middle.
coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy
Man,
pitch.
I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down.
And he dropped it. Good thing my boy had my back because I went a little too far over
Down right there. When it's a good
to the
throw,
left
you
side.
make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Make sure that there's not.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep
The Portland throw off the RPO. Looking to throw, it's Gleason.
Yes,
Using
sir.
the quick game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Damn it.
Can't find
That's why
his.
the ball falls incomplete.
They're bringing heat. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole.
Okay. They pressing up on Junior Vanderross. What is that safety going to do behind him is the question. And then again, we got Jaden Dotton on a slant. Maybe we can pick up the easy first down.
They want to
Yep.
just keep throwing it. He's right on target.
Yep. It's an easy read when the middle linebacker blitzes. Slant going to be wide open.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
All right.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. He'll pull it down. The flag flies
Pops
in.
up in the air.
Ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass.
Oh my God!
Way to go on
I
third
mean, ain't a
down.
lot you can do on 3rd and 17.
I believe I can. Needs a bunch.
I mean, you get sacked.
Nickel brings some more speed on the field, and the defensive
Stupid.
line gets home
And that
gets
was
the
a
sack to force
terrible
the fourth
punt.
down.
He'll call for the
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and
Oh,
productive
boy.
on the first play, and it gets you in less predictable.
Going up top on first down.
Good
Off
D.
the deflection, missed it. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quickly complete.
So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that loose guy.
And he's short.
The guy
Are they
to
gonna
make
kick a
few
field goal?
plays in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
It's good. And
That's
that
good.
was dead solid, perfect.
Okay. It's better than a touchdown.
Oh my God, we're giving up points. I don't like this. I don't like it.
All right, we
Here's
need to move the
another
ball on this drive.
opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game.
And that's the end of the third quarter, and we are up
Toledo has the
38 to
lead.
10.
And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
I feel very good about the outcome of this game. No comebacks here. Let's make this safety have to make a decision.
Back to pass, it's Gleason.
We just hit him.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on the ground. They'll go right back to the run.
And we
He's
got a
brought down,
flag.
but there's a flag on the
Probably
field.
holding.
Let's see which way that's going to go.
Son of a bitch.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Solid
Nothing.
fundamentals.
It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the line.
Damn it.
And that's it.
Probably wouldn't have got the first
This
down,
will
but
be
that
the
would have made it a
second time
whole
they've
lot
had to kick it
closer.
away.
I don't want to shank the punt this time, so
He'll be content with the
tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
Hit it.
Got to get in the end zone this time.
I gotta get some pressure on that boy.
Second down. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Fires to the wideout. Makes it connect.
That was a tight window.
Fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it.
Finish him.
Trying to get to it.
Got him.
And the defense gets to
Jeremiah Peters.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like,
I guess all I need to do is get off the D-line and move to linebacker.
To leave with some positive vibes.
Then we get a sack.
He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make this. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
Make the tackle.
And he's not going to. On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds a tight end. Tackled, but he has.
Like, bro, I hate the diving in this game. Like, it's terrible.
They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Caught over the middle. It's
off of for next week, and after an explosive play like
Good
that,
tackle.
maybe they can generate just.
But it's 2nd and 13 now. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Trying to make
no, sir.
On the draw play here.
Obviously, they need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because
nothing. We got to move the ball.
Be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game.
Right now,
We did the same thing in the last game, I believe. Got up big, and the offense just shut down.
To the air. It's Gleason.
Not today.
Finds his target down the middle.
Not today.
Great pickup. Off play action on first down. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard.
Just try to run it.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Yes, sir.
Now up to 80. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge. The give to the back. A strong tackle.
I really want to get a first down here.
On 3rd and long.
And we gonna get it? No, he gonna drop it. I do not want to punt it here. Like, man, we got to get a first down. What we gonna do when we in a close game in the 4th quarter? What we gonna do?
Wide out in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Are we gonna fold?
Got his man quickly.
Okay, we make it happen.
Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Junior, Vander Ross III, 579 receiving yards this season.
You better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation.
Not as good as the previous season, but not bad.
Don't try to make a home run play.
I mean, we could take a knee and get up out of here.
Wide receiver.
But I'm trying to finish strong.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Near block. And there we go.
Touchdown, Toledo. And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th. And now
We really needed that, even though we didn't need it. But we needed it for our confidence.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an
For my confidence. Because I was really starting to wonder, like, what's going on? Who would have thought their only touchdown would be a kick return?
With some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Don't need to
because
speak
this
too
one's over.
fast.
Film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, it may hurt them. They just need
Sack him.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Don't worry, my boy. You only have to get up. The game over. I mean, you do have to get up and get off our field. But you ain't got to get up just yet.
Just complete and utter dominance.
And that's the end of the ball game, folks.
Their opponent and took care
You're
of
Toledo Rockets.
Yeah, total
go out there
domination in all 3 phases of the game.
and win
Offense, defense, and special teams.
their
This
8th
team
consecutive
came ready to
game
play, and man, it was
to improve to
pedal the metal right
8-2.
from the opening kickoff.
Tucker Gleason having another Tucker Gleason type of day.
The heartbreakers, this play.
Good to see Larry Stevens and Junior Van Ross III.
So that's going to do it for us.
Showing up today, Jaden Dunn, Willie Shaw III running the ball.
Another presentation of EA Sports College.
Look at our talented freshman O-line. And Tucker Gleason went 30 of 39 for 362, completed 76% of his passes, 4 TDs, 0 picks. One hell of a day for Tucker. On the ground, Willie Shaw III ran about 23 times for 88 yards and a TD. Not the most efficient way to run the ball, but it worked. On the receiving side, Jaden Dotton led the way with 13 receptions, 116 yards and a TD. Junior Van Ross III had 6 receptions, 95 yards and a TD. And my boy Larry Stevens, 5 receptions, 106 yards, and 2 TDs with that long of 79. Yes, sir, 79-yard bomb. On the defensive side, Avery Smith led the way with 8 total tackles, 3 solo, 5 assists, and a pick 6. Yes, sir, shout out to my boy. He's a senior this year, but as you can see on physical, he got house call. And guess what he did today? He made a house call in somebody else's house. I mean, we were at home, but on the defensive side, you know, we're taking something from the offense. I hope y'all get it. If you don't, oh well. Emmanuel McNeil won 6 total tackles, 2 solo, 4 assists. Kevon Sherman had 5 total tackles, 3 solo, 2 assists, 1 TFL. We got 3 guys with 4 total tackles, and Mr. Miller, Mr. Isles, Braden Isles, and Wyatt. Braden Isles and Wyatt both had TFLs. Trayvon Ford had 3 TFLs and half a sack. Timmy Knott had half a sack. Told the quarterback, oh, you think you finna get away? Not today. Lath Shama had a sack as well. Jeremiah Peters also had a sack. So we were able to get to the quarterback, which is nice. And we have some good news. We got Quincy Ingersoll from Middleton, Ohio, the left tackle 4-star, has committed to the team. So we got more help coming to the O-line, and it's nice to see. And my guy, Tucker Gleason, has won the MAC Offensive Player of the Week. Yes, sir. And so far, 4 out of the 5 commits we have in this recruiting cycle are 4-stars, which is nice. And 3 out of those 4 guys are on the defensive side, which is also nice. But we still have that problem that we had with Larry Lilly. Unfortunate, but no need to talk about it here. Looks like Stanford is going after this guy real hard, and they really weren't going after him. I guess they decided to recruit him after we put some type of effort into him. I don't know. Anyway, we do have a QB that we are gaining on, Orlando Hepburn. He is a gem, 5'11", a little on the smaller side, but he is a scrambler, which is nice. As you can see here, throw power 88, short accuracy 75, medium accuracy 74, throw on the run 78, break sack 82. I like all of those things. Awareness is okay. Under pressure is okay. Speed is good. Acceleration is good. Ball carrier vision is okay. I mean, we can work with him. What we can't work with is no QB, but we do have Andre Ficken. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do here is we gonna add some more on to him, because I don't want nobody trying to come in. Actually, we can get a visit. So I might do that. We need to get that visit. So we'll schedule him against Ball State, and have a B+ on Coach Prestige. Like, we might have to go with that. We don't want nobody trying to steal our star halfback. I already stole our QB. Okay, we are looking good on Ian Knight. This guy is a gem. This is the guy with the 94 speed and 96 acceleration. You know what I'm saying? 92 agility. We can work with that, but there's no need for us to go through all these guys. There is some things that I'm gonna have to do here, as you can see, but it's not a whole lot. I'm gonna do it off screen though. No need for you guys to wait through all of that, but we'll scroll on down here. We did have another guy commit to Jack State. Probably just gonna remove him off the board. We already got 2 safeties committed to the team already, so there's no need to be hanging around on the 3rd. And we're gonna look at the top 25. Georgia still number 1 after a close win over Mississippi State. Ohio State still at 2 after a 1-point win over Wisconsin. Penn State at 3, Florida State at 4, Kansas State at 5, Clemson at 6, Oregon at 7, Missouri at 8, 8, Texas A&M at 9, NC State at 10, Michigan at 11, Auburn at 12, and that will round out the playoff rankings. Let's scroll on down. Syracuse takes an L and they drop from 6 to 14. Still kind of need that Tulane loss, but I don't know. It might not happen. We also got Alabama losing to South Carolina, which that'll kind of help us out. Your Toledo Rockets move up 3 spots to number 17, so we are trending in the right direction. Let's scroll on down here. We have several teams that were not ranked before, but they are ranked now. My Arkansas Razorbacks, Woo Pig, up to number 21, Boston College at 22, Utah State at 23, UNLV at 24, and Texas Tech at 25. And of course, we are sitting on top of the MAC. We are the only undefeated team in the MAC. Best record overall, best record in the conference. Not a whole lot to say there, but we do have Western Michigan right behind us, so that's potentially the team we will be playing in the conference championship game. I think we've already beaten Western Michigan if I'm not mistaken. And for the Heisman watch, Devin Brown sitting on top right now. Nico, I'ma leave in Tennessee, sitting at number 2. Miller Moss is trending downward at 3. Avery Johnson is trending upward at 4, and Drew Allard is trending upward at number 5. But as you can see, a lot of these quarterbacks aren't really having better games than my boy Tucker. But, you know, it is what it is. The bigger schools get the bigger exposure. And here is the current view of the college football playoff if it was to end right now. And this is what I was talking about as far as us needing Tulane to take another L, because they're currently the number 13 team in the country, but they will get in the playoff if they win their conference championship. But if they lose and we can somehow get ahead of them in the ranking, we could potentially get that spot. And I don't know if we would necessarily want to face off against Ohio State, but to get in the playoff in season 2 would be one hell of an accomplishment. And speaking of accomplishments, we have been able to win 8 straight games, and we currently sit at 8-2, undefeated in the conference. Only 2 games left. We got Ball State and Northern Illinois. Both of those games are winnable. I feel like we're going to win those games, but at the same time, we have to go into each individual game and focus, lock in. The good thing is there hasn't really been a shortage of points for the team. Scored 45 in back-to-back games, actually in 3 straight games. Then we scored 42 in 3 straight games. Yeah, we aren't having those struggles that we were having early in the season, like a 19-point effort against Kentucky. We did score 31 against Maryland, but we gave up 34. Defense has shut it down a whole lot. The defense has tightened up a whole lot since those first 2 games. Gave up 24 to Western Michigan, and that's the most since the second game of the season. So I'm really proud of the defense, really proud of the team, and hopefully we can continue all of that success through the final 2 weeks of the season outside of the bye weeks. But before you get out of here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Slide in the comments and talk to your boy. Do you think we can get in the playoff? Let me know in the comments. Do you want us to get in the playoff? Let me know in the comments. Do you not want us to get in the playoff? Let me know in the comments. But don't be mad when you get a response that you don't like.
Fuck you!
I'm just playing, man. But I am your HC. This is the Toledo Dynasty. We're in season 2. We are going to try to finish this season up before the new game comes out. I believe we can do that. And I might even continue this on until we win a national championship. I'm just being honest. I don't like not finishing something that I started. And we set out to win a national championship with the Toledo Rockets. And I'm going to try to do that. But until next time, I'm out.